and welcome back to Nortricity. Alright, well, I got a plan of what I'm going to do this episode, but a blood moon just popped up. So, that works out in my favor because I wanted to go ahead and test out something else. Now, I've got all these charged bloodstones. We're going to grab 2 of them. We're going to keep this one on us. And then, yeah, that worked. Okay, so the blood moon is rising. Sorry, I got the sniffles a little bit. Alright, toss these out. And let them charge up. Now this is going to turn them... Oop, gotta keep them out. I left my sword out. Arr. Toss it out there. Alright. Let those charge up, and I think it's going to turn it into a bloodstone. And the bloodstone has different abilities that you can end up using later on. There it is. I think these are bloodstones. Yes, charges. The way you build up charges is you kill mobs. So the more charges you get up, then it gives you properties as far as like you can regenerate health at like 50 charges, I think, and then like 200 charges, I think, is the 400 charges is the max. And then it's like you regenerate health like half a heart every second or something. I can't remember something. But anyways, it gives you regeneration. And you gotta kill mobs in order to get it. So, Blood Moon, that gets me 2 of those though, so I'm gonna have to get those charged up. Anyways, let's see if it gets too dark that I can't do anything, which I might have to end up pausing it and coming back. I am gonna make 4 lapis lamps. Now the good thing about lapis lamp, oh actually I made 16, okay. The good thing about lapis lamps is you can put them into like a spawn room, and the mobs will still spawn, even though the lapis, lamp illuminates it. And I'll show you in a second what I'm going to do with that. Now, what else I'm going to end up doing is this right here, which was the demonic slate, and 2. So I need to get the demonic slate out of my blood budget thing. Yeah, I got 2 demonic slates already. Those on that, and then that right there, and then divine ritual in the middle, and that will get me the ritual diviner with dust runes. Can't place dust runes. Bring that into here. Now, current owner, I got to right click. Should show me. Yes, okay. Next thing we need to end up making is another master ritual stone, which hopefully I have enough. I've got to go farm some more obsidian. I've blown through my obsidian like crazy. Okay, that leaves me with 48 ritual stones. I think that should be enough. Alright, now let me show you what I've ended up doing. Now it might, if it gets too dark, then we might go ahead and, well, tell you what, I'll be right back after this blood moon so you can actually see this room pretty good. Alright, and welcome back. Since I went ahead and blood moon's finally gone, and this is the altar room. This is the blood altar room. Went ahead and put the walls. I think this is really cool. It's from Botania. It's called Hellish Brick. I think it just looks awesome. Just kind of decorating a little bit. Still got my little water flow from whatever this stuff is called. And then I got my fallen canard. And I've got a couple more ideas for this. Since this didn't work out the way I wanted to, I've got a couple ideas as far as different ones we're going to try it. Only problem is I need to get more of the weak blood shards. So that was the reason why I'm making this to fuel this right here. And then I'm going to make down here another room to just going to be spawners in here, and I just go ahead and whack the mobs, and yeah, essentially that. But anyways, okay, so down here, I already went ahead and put the blue lamps in. I already put the master ritual stone here, and I've got ender chest from ender storage with advanced item collectors, and I probably went overkill on this because it's 4 and it's like they collect up in a 10 by 10 area, I think. but it's okay. Now, hopefully this works. I think that this ends up being 3 high, which as soon as I find it, we'll see. The Will of Suffering. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 high. Alright, let's go. So there you go. Oh, that's not really exactly what I wanted, was it? I needed to be higher. I mean, it fully went in there. So looking at this, I need to go 1. Well, it can only go up 1 more. But the ground needs to go further down. Interesting. Oh yeah, and then I put some dark ethereal glass here, so I can come in and out if I need to, if there's any complications. Now this, I could end up lowering the floor, but I didn't really want to lower the floor. And I can only raise it up 1 more. Really. And that'd be 1 more block up. And that still won't, that'd be 2 blocks below. Not exactly what I wanted to end up doing as far as that goes. Okay, let me look at this and dismantle it and see what I can end up playing around with, and I shall be right back. Okay, and we're back for take number 3, I think. I lowered it down, the room down 1, just put stairs going up right here. And then I think it'll work pretty good. As far as what I originally had, I can still look in, I can still see the other side, and I can go all the way around. And I raised the platform up 1. And now the only bad thing is, I didn't activate it. So, taking a drink of my Capri Sun. Okay, so this should be rather interesting. I got the weak activation crystal, which I think that works for this. And the next step, I guess I can activate it while I'm under here. I think I don't take damage. Let's see. Now I will take damage because I'll have to transform into a bat. And I guess I really haven't showed this, so I mean you can kind of see this too. So I can fly up. That's not a problem. Let's see. Okay, rush of air flows through this area. Now when I push down, oh, that makes me a liar. Oh, well, no, it took 5 hearts. Alright, now let's transform into myself. Now I'm going to lay down the cursed earth. Now, I've got... Let's destroy that torch. I've got 2 torches on that side, but it's not enough to do the whole room. So I might end up getting attacked while doing this. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, what was that? Creepers. So I didn't get all the cursed earth down. And it's not picking up that 1 heart. But there's a book. That's kind of interesting. Die, creeper. Now, only thing I don't like... Oops, I didn't set the radius of those. Oh, man. I need to set the radius. Quit hitting me already! Let's see. Taking damage. Ah! Punk. So I got 1 set. Now the only thing is I didn't make a way to get the XP. So I'm going to be losing that XP. Later on I'll make something to do with that. So I ended up setting that one. Now I got to set that one. This is rather interesting. Okay, the concussion creeper just blows up and sends you somewhere else. Now this is going to spawn all kinds of mobs. Look at that. What is that? Lost miner. Ha! I wonder. Oh, poor miner. Now let's go see. I drained out the what is this? Drained out this before I started. Yes. So see, it's working. It's sitting there gaining more and more and more. And what I can end up doing is I just go ahead and put this on top of it. And I have an infinite supply of mana. Or life points. Now I had to increase the speed of it. But right now, that will work out pretty good. Now, as far as this goes down here, okay, I got a mini Enderman and an Enderman. I need to go ahead and... I don't need to hit a creeper again. Is there any creepers? No, no creepers. Increase the radius of this. Okay. So that took a little bit more damage. I need to put some more stuff down. I need to increase the other two. I wonder if going in as a bat will end up being a good idea. Oh, there's a witch. Now a witch will go ahead and she should heal herself. So I've increased these two radius, but I haven't increased the radius of the other one. Now I wonder, let's go over here, I want to try something. Because I didn't end up making like a fail-safe if I ended up, you know, having to go down there and fix something. Like I have to go down there and fix something now. If I end up getting, I think it's 1 diamond. Hold on, let's just do this. Where's that? Extra utilities? Is that it? Yeah. So let's make this. If I need 5 of them. Is that what it is to make the torch? 5 of them, and then I need a potion of healing and a regeneration potion, which I think I have both of those. So I need 5 diamonds and 10 gold. Did I already ask for 1 diamond? Yes. Okay. And then I need 10 gold. 10 gold. And then I think I still have torches on me. Yeah. And this should be able to... maybe? We'll find out soon. I'm not sure, but I need to make these anyways. I wanted some. I'm going to make... let's see, 5. And then just making 1 for a second. So it's like this. How was that? Oh, okay. Boop, 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 boop. And then it said it needed 2 pieces of wood. Okay. I want to get a piece of wood that I don't use that often. And then I need a potion of healing and a potion of rejuvenation. Healing 2 and rejuvenation. Let's see, alchemy room. Alright, so that doesn't matter about the time. Look at that. 22 seconds, okay. So this one will work. This is regeneration. And then instant healing. I don't see any in here. Let's look in my... Now this probably won't work, but like I said, I wanted to get some of these anyway, so... Potion Rejuve, Instant Health 2. Put the book down here. Go back to Blood Magic Room. And I know most of my bases are confusing and everything, how the design is. That's how it ends up being. The pouring ends up making it a little bit easier. Now I should be able to, if this works, and like I said, it may not work at all. So, oh well, we'll have to see. Alright, Magnum Torch. If not, then I can have this for later on. We're gonna have to get a sound muffler down here too. Alright, did that work? Awesome, it did. Okay, so increase the radius of this. Okay, increase the radius of this. It didn't work. Whew. Oh boy. He almost killed me. What happened there? Oh, was I taking damage from the Well of Suffering plus him, I wonder. Let's heal up. I'm glad I got this up here. And it might be an idea to put that down there in case I do have to go ahead and come out, because it should only end up affecting me anyways. So like be a heal radius. Now being up here, I'm not hearing it that much down there. Okay. Let's see if he ended up spawning so I can fix the... So the mimic chest, ooh. So the thing doesn't work, really. Oh man, no, I destroyed that block. I have 10 more left. Okay, good. Okay, now let's get this. And that's out. Alright, so now we're all good to go. Of course, that mimic chest, though, he's going to be in the middle and he's not going to be able to really, not until you click him. Capri Suns. Let's see, I'm going to go in there and click them real quick. This is probably a bad idea. Now, I could put spawners in here. And they'll spawn like all day, I guess. Where'd he go? Alright, so we have a Well of Suffering, which is awesome. I like that. Hey, Creeper. Now, what we should end up doing, I've started cleaning out this inventory. I've still got to go ahead and move a few things around. And I'll show you in a second what I ended up doing. Okay, so it gave me TNT, which I didn't have those in there regularly. Wonder how many of these bags, these little loot bags. I don't see any yet. I mean, I've seen one drop, 13 and 9 and 2. So I'm going to have a ton of the loot bags too. Now, what I ended up noticing over here, what I ended up doing, let me put this back in there. I don't really need it at the moment. And the Magnum Torch I don't really need either. Stone. I didn't even mean to put that in there. Okay, so yeah. Let's go to the workshop. Now the workshop I've kind of ended up expanding a little bit. I put the whole wall of different bricks and everything. Now none of it is, I've got to actually like hand deliver all this stuff right at the moment. I haven't tweaked anything. I'm thinking about having like, I don't know, I got a couple ideas. If they work, that's completely a different note. But the idea is to have the ender chest where the stuff gets delivered up here. All of these just kind of have a diamond going, all diamond chest, and then it'd just be hooked up to the ender chest and it'd be dropping it off. So it won't necessarily be, I won't have an inventory like I do down here where I can access it anymore, so it won't have a chance of deleting. So I actually have to go over there and take stuff out. But then I'm going to hook up maybe a void chest up to it to delete certain things. I don't know, I got this big contraption in my head of how I want it to look, and if it ends up looking that way, or if it ends up working that way, and that's going to be totally different. Ooh, getting some magic books, which is good. If I could get some wither skeleton skulls, that'd be even better. Let's see, what else do we got? Now I need to take these out. And then... Alright, so I've got 4 dollies of monster spawners. And I think that's like skeletons and zombies. And the idea is to go ahead and make this room down here into a monster spawner room. And the reason why, so I can access them, but from a safety where I don't get killed. So I can go ahead and use the bound blade as well as gosh, this speed is outrageous. Where is that? I think it's in here. I think I put it in here. Yeah. The etheric. No, was it the etheric sword? No. It was now I forget what it was called. Because the etheric sword's that one. What is the other one called? It's not Ender Utilities. I don't think it's EnderIO either. I think it's down here. Yeah, right here. Okay. To make the spectral sword, so I can go ahead and get some more of the ectoplasm, so I can make a whole suit of spectral armor. And I also want to go ahead and get a spirit binder where I can get more. Instead of using a dolly, I can use the spirit binder to bring in some stuff downstairs. I think that would be pretty good. And I think the last thing I wanted to do on this episode is I wanted to make a full moon sensor. And the only reason why I'm making this is so I can tell when there's a full moon when like I'm downstairs. What else was there? I wonder if I'm getting... Now, I think I do have... Oops. I think I do have enough... Excuse me. What is that stuff called? Frozen iron. Well, I got 12 spectral iron. And I actually thought about putting the armory in the little spectral dimension. But I don't know if there's enough room in there. I think there's a little bit, but I don't think there's enough to where you could put a whole lot. Bags are racking up. Now that's the only thing. It's going to end up filling up these bags. The bags don't stack. So it's going to end up filling up pretty fast. So I got to continue to empty this out. And figure out how I'm going to void up some stuff. I got 2 mystery eggs now. I'm afraid to go ahead and hatch them. But it's nice that I'm getting other mobs down there rather than just the vanilla mobs. I mean, I figured I would, but I wasn't too sure. And that witch didn't heal last time. There she goes. So she's drinking a potion and keeps on healing, so she'll continue to stay down there. Alright, hey witchy. And there's another mimic chest down there. Now the only bad thing is I'm not getting any things such as some of the rare ones, like creeper hearts, which I got a few. I don't have a lot, which is not that big of a deal. But I do need some more. Eventually I will. See, I've got 3 creeper hearts at the moment. I wish some dogs and some bats would spawn down there because I need some more wool to bat. Alright, let's see. What was it? Oh, I was making that thing. It was what? 3 wood, 3 glass, 2 lapis, and a quartz. Now this room right here, I'm going to end up being, this is like going to be the common room where like, you know, the dye machines here, the auto crafting table, cobblestone generator, the loot recycler, and stuff like that's going to be in this area when I'm done. And then in this back area, like I said, this is where all the villagers are going to be. And then I'm going to actually redo this down here. I'm going to take this room out, put it somewhere else, and then this room will probably be where the advanced genetics is because it'll be out of the way. Now I know originally I was going to do the spawner down here, and I might put something else down there later because it's right underneath the what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? It's right near the witchery room, so all the lanterns that I have up here, these lanterns, the lamps, they actually affect that room down there. For some reason, they don't affect over here. I mean, I guess it's further away, and that's good. But I wanted them to be able to spawn, so that's the reason why I didn't end up doing that. Now this room, I haven't figured out what design I wanted to do as far as a different color. Let's make this real quick before I forget. Now I'm going to put a lamp beside it because I want it to be able to light up. Another thing on the upcoming, this room is going to be redone. I want to redo this whole room. Make it wider probably. And then I'm going to make a section where I can move, if it works out like I have it in my head, move the end portal here. So I would actually have the end portal inside my base. Ooh, the books are just racking up. That's awesome. I like that. Now I'm going to have to end up finding a way to take those out. So I'll start playing with the pipes a little bit. Now, anybody who's watched my episodes before know that I'm not good as far as technology-based mods. I don't do good with them. Never have. It's just something. It took me forever to figure out just this little section. So let's see. And I'm not really a tech-based guy anyways, but pipes I consider to be tech. So where did I put that back? Oh, I think I put it upstairs. Oh, there it is. But I definitely need to get more blood shards. So that's gonna have to happen. I think I'll put I'm gonna put some of this stuff back into the blood magic bag. Put that back in there, put that back in there, put that back in there. Still never did get the shovel, but that's okay. There are also some the add-on mod that I have for blood magic. This one up here, Blood Arsenal. I haven't found that much information about it. Like I mentioned before, I haven't found a video about it. I mean, but it's got Tinker's Construct stuff. And I think I'm going to mess around with making, like, you know, the blood-infused wooden sword, and then you make the blood-infused iron sword, and then you make the blood-infused diamond sword, and it's 13 damage. Now it says it's a whip, so work in progress. I don't know if that's going to cause trouble, but it's also got a bound bow, a bound sickle, and bound shears, and a bound flint and steel. So that kind of is a little bit interesting. And then we'll make this right here. It's the Ender Sigil, just to add to my growing collection of Ender accessing capabilities. But it seems like everything uses the Amorphro whatever catalyst, which is a combination of everything. So in order to make these, I need to make a stockpile of them, but I'm down to 3 weak blood shards. So that kind of stinks. Let's see, I need glass and wood. I cooked glass earlier. I'm actually low on sand. I couldn't believe it, but I'm low on sand. I was looking for a different piece of wood. We'll use those. Now it's 3 glass across the top. Lapis on each side. Nether in the middle. Wood at the bottom. No, it's not. Okay. Well, while I mess around with this, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode because it's kind of getting into the high points at the moment of my time limit I'm trying to cut myself to. And so until next time, Shakenort, I shall catch you later.